Hello everyone, welcome to Artful Garden Ideas. Today we talk about how to grow epic philodendron pink princess philodendron care tips and growing guide. Here's everything about pink princess philodendron care. If you want to pretty pink houseplant, then this is a perfect video for you. Provide bright light, indirect light, avoid direct sunlight as it can scorch the leaves. Water your plant when the top inch of soil is dry. Avoid overwatering, which can lead to root. Use a well draining potting mix. A mixture of pet post, perlite, and vermiculite works well. Humidity philodendron prefer a humid environment, so mist the leaves regularly or place the plant on a humidity tray. Fertilize your plant every 2 weeks during the growing season with a balanced liquid fertilizer. Trim back any yellow or damaged leaves as needed to promote health growth. Philodendron prefer warm temperature between 60 and 19 Fahrenheit. With proper care, your philodendron pink princess should thrive and produce its distinctive pink and green variegated foliage. For this variety of philodendron, you need a balanced fusion of green and pink. The green portion is important for photosynthesis. This plant has a habit of sometimes growing either completely pink or greenish leaves. The problem with the completely pink leaves is this reduces the plant's ability to photosynthesis, whereas entirely dark green leaves don't look that charming. To reduce this problem, you will have to keep both green and pink variegation in moderation by following this trick below. If you find at least a couple of or more new leaves are coming out entirely pink, prune the stem back above the node or leaf joint to encourage new green air or variegated growth. To remember, 2 and 3 completely pink leaves along with a few green ones will do just fine. Apart from this, to maintain good variegation, here's one more thing you can do. Philodendron pink princess requires plenty of bright filtered light to balance dark green and pink house. You can also expose it to direct sun, but make sure it is not intense midday. Also avoid keeping the plant in the dark spot. The simplest way to propagate pink princess philodendron is by stem cuttings. Snip of 4 and 6 inches long cuttings from a healthy pink princess philodendron. Using sanitized scissors, ensure to take the cutting right below the leaf node. Dip the end in rooting hormones and plant the cuttings in a well draining pot. Mix water well and place the pot in a greenhouse or warm spot where it gets brighter and direct light. The cutting will form roots in 4 and 6 weeks, and you will be growing a new philodendron pink princess plant. For more details, watch this video. Best pot size of growing pink princess philodendron. Start pink princess philodendron in a 6 to 10 inches pot with draining hole at the bottom. As the plant matures, repot in to a bigger size container according to its growth. And if you watching this video, please like and subscribe this channel, and if you like this video, please share this for your friends and family, and choose a location that gets bright and direct light for healthy growth and variegation. Avoid exposing pink princess philodendron to direct afternoon sun ever, as it can burn the foliage. The best place would be a spot close to a window. Use any well draining growing medium like your regularly houseplant mix. It can be rich in the organic matter if you like. Avoid using garden soil as it may drain poorly, being native to the rainforest of South America. The pink princess philodendron leaves to stay in moist soil. However, when you grow it indoors and it in a pot with this changes. You should water it slowly, but only when the soil seems a little dry. Avoid overwatering as it can lead to root yellow leaves, and waiting pink princess philodendron flourishes at average room temperature. The ideal temperature range is around 50 to 95 Fahrenheit. If you can keep the temperature above 65, it will be great. Also protect the plant from cold draft or direct heat. Do not place the plant near an open window in winter or in air conditions stream. Adding a moss soil to the pot will help the plant to attack its aerial roots to it, helping it climb and grow better. As this variety climbing onto tears in their native habitat, making the same will make them flourish indoors. Put the pot on a dry field with bubbles and water, but make sure the level of water is blowing the level of pebbles or grouping. Houseplants together will work just fine as well. It does best in humidity around or above 40%. You can follow some other tips here. A well increased humidity, use a balanced water soluble fertilize in half of this recommended strength. Use a balanced water soluble fertilizer in half of its recommended strength from February or March. One in there 2 4 weeks. The frequency depends on the amount of lights it is receiving. The more light, the more frequent you can fertilize. 2 or 3 weeks. Stop feeding the plant around October if you live in cold areas, as the plant stops growing in the winter and goes into a period of dormancy. And that's it.